In a farm lived two orphaned Italian brothers named Jason and Nelson Zamesi, surviving only from their crops and animals. They work into early morning to give themselves income and food, as their parents were long gone in another country. In the late morning, they go to school, although they are a bit late. They are smart, but they are always overlooked by their classmates and teachers due to their tardiness and performance, believing that their work was a way to have more leisure in the morning, and that they are not poor, as they were able to attend school, although their tuition fees were paid by their uncle, Sir Clark, and their aunt, Miss Sardinia. The two look up to their uncles and aunts, wanting to start a business together like them. One day, Jason woke up later than Nelson. Nelson blames Jason, but Jason excuses himself as being tired from studying. They head to harvest their crops and grab the remaining meat. Suddenly, Jason collapses to the ground due to the exhausting heat of the field. Jason tells Nelson to hurry into the well and grab him some water. Nelson scurried to the location of the well until he found his uncle and aunt. Sir Clark and Miss Sardinia then hurried to the location and brought Jason to their car, while Nelson brought the bucket of water. They brought Jason to the hospital and brought Nelson to their estate. On the way home, Nelson asked them how they became so rich and how they were able to start a business. Nelson also told him that he and his brother both look up to them. Sir Clark became flattered by this question and replied that he will teach the both of them. Jason finally recovered and joined his brother on their uncle's lessons while also attending school as well as improving their academic performances. Years later, in an urban town, they have set up their own restaurant named Brothers Pizza due to their long-lost mother's specialty is making pizza and other dishes. They have recently started and quickly gained a lot of patrons. They soon turned to the worst as patrons left for another successful restaurant named the Sullier Brothers. Sullier Brothers have started to become famous around the city and more branches pop up. Brothers Pizza has become poor due to the lack of customers. This led to Jason and Nelson to almost quit their business, but they have an idea. The two will add more items to the menu rather than pizza like pasta and other dishes and design their restaurant's interior nicer. When these ideas were implemented, Coolio and Nerdio were frustrated at this. This led to them starting massive changes to their restaurants, similar to their competitors. Thus, the long competition began between the two restaurants. The two all tried to bring each other down using new items, new branches, patrons' reviews, and quality of their restaurants. Eventually, desperate time came as the Brothers Pizza began to win. Coolio and Nerdio unfortunately had to step down their restaurants as their quality became worse and worse. On the other hand, Nelson and Jason became successful business owners to the point that they had started a company, the Brothers Group. Nelson and Jason look at all of their achievements and discuss it with triumph and joy. Nelson finished it off with, "I wish our parents were here. They would have been proud." The end.